So what is it like to actually have a copywriting client? So 3 days ago, I got my first client and I posted the video up about it 2 days ago. And so far, that's the biggest video on my channel, which I really appreciate everyone that's watched it. And I had quite a lot of people were DMing me, asking me a bunch of questions. I just want to give a little bit of an update, especially for everyone that's looking into copywriting, or you haven't got a client yet and you're a little bit curious to know what it's like to have a copywriting client, an email copywriting client. I could just say how it's been for me in the last 72 hours. Now, of course, this is for me and my client. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be the same with every single client. But for me and my client, so we started working together. We did half up front, half on completion. It was a combination of 6 emails. So welcome email plus 5 intro sequence emails, right? Now, I finished all of the emails last night and I sent all the emails over to him. So far, he's only reviewed the first one and he really likes it. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie and say that he didn't change anything about it. He went in on the first one, he read it, he really liked it. He changed. So this is what I do with my client and my previous ones as well. This might be common sense, but maybe someone don't know this. But when I send it over to them and I put it on the shared Google Doc, I don't put it on view only. I put it on editor. So that just means that when he views it, he can just edit it if he wants. Like, if there's a certain word that he wants to change, then he can change that. Or if there's a word he wants to take out, he can do that. Just because it's quick and simple. So I sent it over to him. And also, of course, I told him, bro, if there's anything you need me to change, if you want me to change the tone of it, if you want me to restructure it, if you want me to write the whole email again, whatever it is, just let me know. I'm more than happy to do it, of course. And he was like, no, I like it. I just made a couple of adjustments. And I went on there and I seen the adjustments that he made. And it was literally like, change that word, delete that word, add in that. And then, yeah. So he still needs to review, I think, 4 of the emails. So there was yesterday, I literally sat in this room and I wrote 3 of those emails. And yeah, so he sent me a text back and he was like, yo, I love the fact that you're fast. Like, I don't think he was expecting me to do it that quickly. He was like, yo, I love the fact that you're fast and that you've done it quickly. And he was like, bro, you give me a lot of homework to do because I have to read all these emails, but it's good. I love it. Good work. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him to review all of the stuff. And yeah. So just to talk about the emails now, this client here, shout out to him. Won't say his name or anything like that, but shout out to him. He's a super cool, chilled guy. He's not like one of these nightmare clients that are micromanaging you and they're calling you all the time and they want to know, okay, what's happening with here, what style you use and what tone you use and what words you're gonna be using, and they're just like breathing on you about everything. And then even when you put in the work, like, they hate everything that you. I've no other copywriters. I had to deal with some really bad clients, and I thank God that this guy's not like that. He's super chilled. And yeah, so that's how it's been for me. Like, it hasn't. So I know we were supposed to do like an onboarding call, but I would say the call where he actually paid was the onboarding call, because I told him when we start, we can do like another call just so I can find out the pain points and everything about your audience so that I can start writing the emails. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. And then literally, the next day in the morning, he said, I think, did I mention this on here? Okay, if I did, I'm going to mention it again. He sent me a 5-page doc of detailed pain points, demographics, what's holding them back, the Q&A questions that they ask on the most frequent answers on their type forms. And he sent me a bunch of information. So I was like, there's no point for me to like waste his time and get him on a call when he sent me 5 pages of like golden nuggets that I can write about. So we didn't do the call, so I had all the information there. And if you are gonna, like, if you do have your first client, that's something that I'd definitely recommend. Just letting them know, hey, I just need like this information here, the pain points, but like just knowing what your audience is, what your offer is, what the coaches or whoever you're working with story is. And yeah, that's so far off the top of my head, that's what I've used for all of my emails. And I have a ton of material that I could write so many emails with all of the stuff that he sent me. So that's a little gem for the beginner copywriters as well. So yeah, what I want to do is I want to get him on call whenever he's free. What I'm thinking is, so I've done some extra work, right? And this is what I believe in like over deliver. And remember, on the call, I think this is one of the things that really helped me land him as a client, was the fact that, oh, and I forgot to talk about this on the last video. He was actually interviewing, what can you call it, interview? I don't know. He was speaking to 2 other copywriters. Him and his business partner was speaking to, I think his business partner is his wife. They were speaking to 2 other copywriters, and I was the 3rd one. And we got on there, and I'm not sure if it was before I showed him the free value, but he was like he said, okay, yeah, so me and my business partner, my wife, were talking to 2 other copywriters as well. Of course, you're the 3rd one. You know, my business partner, like, they just want to make sure that we pick the right person. So we're just speaking to you and 2 other guys. But then he did say at the end of it, he's like, but personally, I like you though. I like you. So something that really helped, and I said it like these gems, right? Make sure you remember them. When we went on the call, I rewrote his landing page and his email pop-up copy as well to boost his signups for his emails, right? Now, when we went on there, like I said, I was like, yo, I got a surprise for you. I showed him it. He loved it. He was like, bro, I like the fact that you took initiative and you've led with free value. And I remember he saying, like, that's like Alex Hamodi style. Like, okay, you know, yeah, you know, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. So, literally, I'm going to do the thing again. I've rewritten his... So, basically, all the emails that I've done, the click, like the CTA, is taking them to... It's not a landing page, per se. It's a Calendly link. That always gets me. But, of course, for them to book a call, there's a little bit of copy there. And I read it. The copy was okay, and it, you know, it's done really well for him, obviously, so far. But I've optimized it, and I've made it, in my opinion, a lot better. So I have that waiting for him, and I was only supposed to do 6 emails, and on the shared thing, I've only put 6, right? But then on the call, I'm gonna show him that extra like copy that I've rewritten for him, and then I've got a whole nother like a bonus email that I'm gonna give to him as well. So yeah, that's how it's going. So man, this is gonna be a long video, I can feel already. But something interesting happened yesterday. I jumped on a call with another prospect, right? And this is someone that I was reaching out to, and I was following up with him, and we kind of spoke. We went back and forth for like a couple of days, but then I remember there was like a couple of days where I was like reaching out to him, and he was just like airing me and leaving me unseen. So I got pissed, and I deleted the thing. I deleted the chat. So I have no idea if the guy watched my video, but like 7 hours after I posted my video, the guy replied, and he was like, I think he replied with so much energy now. He was like, yo, like, yeah, so with my email, this is what I want to do. But yeah, so we spoke to each other, and then my whole vibe was completely different. Like, I wasn't coming across like as like needy at all, because now I have a client and I'm not desperate for a client type of thing, right? So yeah, the guy texted the guy. Okay, anyway, I was like, okay, I can write you some really cool emails. Just let me know if you're down and we can start working together or whatever. And then it moved so fast, we ended up jumping on a call with each other like 2 hours later. Now, we're on a call with each other, right? We're going through the details, I see I can write a lot of emails for him. I can write some killer, I could have wrote some killer emails for him. But then it gets to the end of the call and he's like, okay, yeah, let's start working together. But I'm like, wait, we didn't speak about price. And I hope this guy don't think I'm going to do this for free. But then remember I said I deleted the chat. I completely forgot that, like, way up in the chat, he mentioned me being his copywriter, but only for a commission, 10% commission on each sale that my emails generate. And when I spoke to him on the call, he had a low ticket offer, a mid ticket offer, and a high ticket offer. But with the high ticket offer, he was only taking like 2 people a month. And then it was a course, and then it was a paid community. So I looked at it and I said, man, I don't know. He could tell that I wasn't really into it, like the whole commission thing. I told him, yo, if you're open to a fee, then I'll be more than happy to do that. But the commission, plus the email list was really small in my opinion as well. It was only 400 people in there. So yeah, I told the guy, yeah, I'll think about it. But yeah, I sent him a text like 2 hours ago telling him that, yeah, I'm going to pass on it. Just because it won't make sense, in my opinion. It won't make sense. So I'm just saying that because it feels weird. Because if I literally 4 days ago, if we had jumped on our call 4 days ago, I would have took the deal and I would have worked with him. But yeah, I'm in a completely different space now. Not because, oh, now I'm rich. Of course not. But yeah, it just don't make sense for me to do it right now. So literally the goal right now is just to get the best results for this client. Get the best results for this client, write the best emails that I can, which I believe I have, and deliver as much value as possible, which I believe I am doing, and over deliver, and yeah, just help out as much as possible. So yeah, having a email copywriting client is really cool. My one's really cool. He hasn't been calling me every day. Of course, he's busy with his own business, and he's giving me he's not micromanaging me. He's like, on the call, he was asking me, he was so chilled. He was like, okay, so how are we gonna do this? Because I'm the first email copywriter that he's worked with. So he was even asking me like, so how are we like gonna do this? Is it like, you're gonna call me like once a day? Or I was just like, bro, like, I'm not gonna bother you. Like, I'm gonna write the emails, and then so what I've been doing is every time I write an email, I send him a text on WhatsApp and I say, I've just done the welcome email, and then I'll put, I've just done the second email, just done the third one, just done this. And then on one of the emails, I told him I want to do a testimonial email, so we're going to use a testimonial. And he was like, okay, yeah, good idea. And then he was like, let me send you some extra stuff so you can put it in the email. And then he sent it to me, and then he put it in the doc as well, and I used that for the email. And yeah, that's it really. That is it. That's how it's been so far. I finished the work. The emails, I remember I said it takes me 15 minutes to write an email. That is absolutely, with this guy here, I've realized it took me, my first email took me an hour and 10 minutes. The next one took me about 50 minutes. The second one, which basically was a run after the first one, I did that that was the fastest one. That took me 45 minutes. And then the next one was about 50, and the next one was an hour. So basically averaging like an hour per email, just because I was doing also, I was going back to the doc, I was looking, I was writing, I was rewriting, I was going back, I was like deleting whole sentences, coming back, changing certain words. So yeah, like an hour per email. So altogether it took me 6 hours to finish it, to finish everything. So yeah. Now, this is one gem I want to give out to everyone that is doing outreach. And I didn't hear nobody speak about this on the, like people that are teaching copywriting on YouTube, I haven't seen anyone talk about it. So I just want to put it out there because I know it would have helped me out a lot. So when I was on the call with him, I got kind of lucky in the sense that, not in terms of outreach, but in terms of, I didn't realize that he was actually doing a high ticket offer. Why is this important? Why is this important? The coach that I'm working with, he's selling a 6K for split. If you split the payment, it's going to amount to 6K. If you pay at once, it's 5K. This is important. And, you know, I'm talking to the new copywriters. I think, in my opinion, I think it's a lot better if you reach out to high ticket people or high ticket brands or something like that, right? I'm working with coaches. So for me, it's better that I reach out to high ticket coaches instead of low ticket coaches. The reason why is because with me and him, it's a no-brainer offer for him. Think about it. Okay, he has an email list, and if he can get an email copywriter that can just get him one sale in a month, he's made 5x on his return. Because for this project, he's paid me 1K, right? Plus, he's giving me the 5%, which is $250 per sale. But he only needs to make one sale for my email, and he's made 5 times his return on investment. If I get him 2 sales, he's made 10 times, and so on and so on. But you can imagine, what if he was selling a $50 program? What if you're selling a $50 course? What if you're selling a $50 ebook? Would you think you would have paid £1,000 for a copywriter? Probably not. Hell no. Even if he felt like he wanted one, it wouldn't make sense. Not the amount of sales that I'd have to generate is crazy. But with a 5K offer, 6K offer, oh, okay, I need one sale, really. Now, of course, we're not aiming for one sale a month. I'm trying to get as many sales as possible, but you get what I mean. It's a no-brainer for him. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably thinking, yo, if this kid can get me a couple sales with his emails, I'm making 20 times my money back with whatever it is. So I'm just putting that out there because, you know, and the thing is, I think that also comes back to the micromanaging thing as well. I think the people that were having a hard time with like bad clients micromanaging them is they were selling like low ticket stuff. So you can imagine, like, the person that's paid you, they're paying you money that like they don't really have like that, and they know that, damn, we really have to like hit some big numbers for me to even break even on this. So yeah, it's like no wonder like they're breathing on you to try and get the perfect email. Whereas with him, it's just like, bro, I need one sale and I made 5 times my money back. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I'm thinking about it. And with that mentality, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm only going to be targeting high ticket now. High ticket coaches. Just because it makes a lot more sense. And, you know, like, when it came to the payment, like I said, the guy paid on the spot without a problem. Like, it wasn't like he was trying to, like, shake me down. Like, oh, like, no. It was just straight to it. So that's what it's like. First 72 hours with my copywriting client, and it's been amazing. I feel bored. Like, I've done the work so fast. Like, now I don't know. So I'm making this video here, and yeah. But shout out to all you guys. It's really cool working with this client. If there is any high ticket coaches watching this, give me a DM on Instagram, and I'd also like to help you. Anyone else who needs it out as well, who needs some good copy. So some great copy, actually. So shout out to all you guys. All love, keep grinding whatever you're doing, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.